Now, I'm not sure if one of my deleted videos wasn't put up. Right. Um, I think I did one when I got home, and then one when I got into exercising, and then again, right, another one. But let's deal with the weight again, right?
Body weight is 351.4 pounds.
Okay.
It's 351.
So it's 312 now, right? So that's several hours later, like I said, and I now deleted the other videos, and like I said, I think one of them didn't go up right. I tried to upload right out, and not sure which one it was, but I know. But anyway, it was on the phone, and I tried uploading it, but I had to delete it, right? Or I'll have to if I haven't yet, right? It just didn't go up for some reason, right? Now, like I said, all my topics I talk about, though, are everyday talking, right? Even gay people have the grace of the Lord upon them, right? No different than straight people, but at the same time, one sex act is a step down, right? Obviously, right? You're doing the butt, right? It's like having mouth sex with a female or a male, right? Mm-hmm. Now that disgusts me, right? Period. You do that on your own. If like Will Ferrell in that skit, right, you can do it on your own, go ahead, brother, because I wouldn't even do it on my own if I could. I ain't that into that. Even if I could do it on my own, I wouldn't. You know what I mean? So you'll never get that job from me, right? Right? So, no, I don't care if you can do it or not. But you would know that skit where he had his head covered, but he was so limber, but right. We don't know what he was doing, but we know what he was doing. Yeah. Okay. That was very adult of you, by the way, but I still wouldn't myself. I'm sorry. Right. I would never think of that. Okay, but you did. You did. Obviously, you're thinking of that, right? For example, right? But still by grace, right? See, like Mary Bell tried to do it, but she never did it to, ejaculation because I'm not that into it, right? Only one of the girls, like I said, the one who invited me up to her house in North Carolina somewhere, right? On the way home, right? And I don't know how the hell I even found the house, right? But she gave me their address and told me how to get there, so I got there, right? Basically, right? I followed her directions, right? And called her once in a while, I think. That's part of it, right? I followed directions as well, by the way. When I got there was another dude. She didn't tell me that was her surprise for me. I mean, he misread me. He misread me 100%, right? I'm not into a three-way with a guy. Told you that before too, right? And that's what she's into, but she was hoping I was too because I look like her friend. Well, that's assuming every guy who looks that way would do that with you, and you can't do that with every guy, right? Idiot, no. Now again, I'm sure he remembers the awkwardness of the situation because as soon as I realized there was another guy involved, I tried to bail, right? Yeah, I know, right? And she's trying to give me a blowing job, and I'm saying, no, ma'am, I don't even want that. I don't even want that, right? And I'm trying to make her realize I only wanted sex with you and not nothing to do with him, and you didn't say that. And, you're confusing me. Right? You made me drive all the way out here for nothing, right? Right? And I don't even want the blowjob. I don't even want the blowjob, right? I just want to leave, right? If you don't give me sex, I'm gone anyway, so, right? Let me leave. Then she realized, I guess, as we went along, I was better than their friend, right? And she might have fucked me anyway, but I'm not sure, right? I'm not sure if that was after I went to Boston or not, right? Because it was when the car first broke down, right? And when we went to Boston, that's when I learned about the blowing in the air part, right? Other than that, I do good oral myself. I told her that too, probably, right? I probably do better oral than your friend on you than you can do on me, right? And by the time you make me come with oral, he'll think we done fucked, right? So you might as well just leave me alone and just with you never been thought of that, right? Let me leave. I don't come well that way, right? So like how I said, yeah. That's, if you're into that, that's not my judgment of you, right? You understand, right? It's not gay if it's in a three-way. Well, what do you mean? Two men and a woman, or two men and a woman, right? Two women and a man, right? Or two men and a woman, right? There's two ways to do that there, right? Now, but it's gay for one of you, the woman. The woman if you're with two women, and the man if you're with two men, right? That's kind of bi-curious, too, behavior, right? So, like I said, though, these are acts I really did in my life, but didn't go through with, or for one version or another, right? You can't make me do something I ain't gonna do with you ever, right? And I only mildly submitted to the blowjob to warn her it'll take so long to do it, he'll think we fucked anyway, right? And see, I do a mean oral on the female, I would tell her that too, and did it, right, probably, but parts of it are blacked out, because he's going to be wanting to come in too, right? See, he's going to know we're trying to fuck or something too, right? And that's what I mean there too, right? That's why I don't want to do another guy, because the other guy is, more your type, right? I'm not, and he's going to be aggressive with both of us, right? I don't want to get butt raped or anything either, right? So, right, no, right. But I don't remember all the details. Now, I do remember the blowjob, but I told her, I know I would tell her up front, no, don't even do that, right? By the time you get me off with the blowjob, you might as well have sex with me, and right? And as we keep on going, she would see that, right? I mean, I just don't come well when you do that, right? But she insisted anyway, I know, right there again, right? And then we're going to have her friend beating on the door trying to get in, right? And that's another problem, right? You're so not into that, right? We're going to fight, and, win, lose, or draw. Or he might have a gun in there and shoot my ass, right? And I feel like the Wolverine or something, right? Now, like I said, the day I remember being with Sheena, though, ain't the day before. It's the day we used the blanket. Why would that matter, right? Well, two people under a blanket, if you shoot one, you'll shoot both. But if me and the redhead did something on the boat, right, and I don't remember it, right, the only person you can shoot is me, as you, right? Where I don't remember it, right? But if we're doing it on the boat, we're also out in the open. That's open season, right? For some sniper, right? Well, again, why don't I remember the sex with the redhead? I barely remember making out with Sheena, right? And not doing nothing with the redhead. We just were on the paddle boat, right, for about an hour, I guess, right? But there again, the time limit suggests more happened than I remember, right? Right. We had the paddle boat for an hour again, right? So by being out on the paddle boat for over an hour, we had to have done something out in the open, right? Because you get so much time on the paddle boat. We used the paddle boat for the whole time out there, right? But it seemed quicker again than it should have been, right? So we got a sniper involved shooting me in the head while I'm making out with the redhead. If I don't remember, I said it was the redhead. And then again, Sheena knows because the redhead would bring it up when I tried to, scoot on the Sheena, right? Well, we had sex too. Well, I don't remember that. I just remember about the paddle for an hour, right? But someone shooting me in the head caused me a knee like Wolverine, right? Right. So I'm going to say. And then with Sheena, okay, I had been with the girl in Boston by then, and I would use the blowing in the ear on both girls, right? And then I would do the oral sex thing several times with Sheena, several times with the redhead too, right? I mean, if I opted to be with her, right? But I would also suggest her being on top versus, right? I think, right? Me being on top because of the weirdness of the dream, right? Which was kind of prohibiting me from really doing anything with her sexually anyway, right? Nothing really prohibited me with Sheena but the redhead, though, right? There's only two ways we can do it, doggy or her on top, right? Now, one motherfucker shot me in the head. Two, he might would hit the girl unless he, again, saw her do that too, right? We wouldn't do the third option, which is me on top. I know. Only two of the positions. Now with Sheena, I was messing with her standing up, mainly, right? But it was also after the redhead left, right? Which could be hours later, right? A few hours later, right? But by the time we got down there, this is during the summer in the Mediterranean. In the summer, in the city, hot towns in the city, back in my gritty. Remember that one? Well, I'm in the city. It's late at night, and we're off after ship hours. Both of us, right? When we meet, right? Hell, I don't even remember if it was a weekend or a weekday we met, but it was probably during a weekday, right? Well, you get off from 4 to at least 11 if you're on regular. 4 to 11. And murder is never a result of sin. It is the sin. It is the sin. If Jesus is saving you from being murdered, you're doing something right. The murderer is the one doing something wrong still there, right? So he's trying to also purge his conscience by not letting people murder you too, right? That's part of that, what that is, right? You're not supposed to do it in the first place. If you are doing it, it's over a woman, not supposed to be with a woman, and that's not your business, right? And like I said, right? Again, that's worse, right? Than the one I probably wanted to put up, right? That I missed somehow putting up, right? You should have probably done that one, right? All right.